So here we are on my laptop, and what I want to do first is explain to you the different types of locations your ads can show up. So starting off, there is the Google Search Network. So the Google Search Network is any Google website out there. So it could be Google Images, Google Maps, just regular Google Search. It doesn't matter what it is. It could even be Gmail, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But any of the Google sites is the Google Search Network, and then you can advertise on the Google Display Network. So that is a non-Google site, and this could be any site such as maybe the Weather Channel. It could be, New York Times, anyone like that maybe doesn't necessarily offer a product on their website, but they still want to monetize when people visit. Then they'll be able to sell that advertising space and essentially rent it out to Google, and Google will place your ads on there. Now, the Google Display Network, as of today, is able to reach over 90% of internet users. So obviously, with such a wide reach that this network has, it can be very powerful for businesses to find a very specific niche in the market and find a large group of people that are very interested in what they have to sell. So without wasting any more time, let's go right into the very first thing. So text ads is something you'll see right here. So on the very top, you'll see Amazon.com. So when I type in Amazon, you'll find, just a text ad right there. There's no images. It just shows up as if it was anything else, but it automatically makes you rank number one. So what is the benefit of that? Well, 53% of clicks on Google are actually on the very first link presented. So obviously, if you're advertising on the first link, it is very likely that you get a lot more clicks. So if you are maybe a small company and you haven't had the SEO done yet, maybe you don't have, the top ranking in Google for any searches at all, this might be a good way to get your name on the map. And on top of that, this will also boost your SEO and your ranking, because as people click on this, eventually you're going to have more clicks and Google's going to register that, and it's going to boost your ranking in the algorithm. So that's why one of the main ways that I would recommend using the text ads is for your own brand. So people can look up your own brand and find you. Now, another one, let's just jump right over here, is actually through adjacent companies. So if you target not only your own brand, but maybe adjacent companies or competitors or anyone who might be working with you, then that might be effective as well. And then thirdly, you might want to do keyword targeting. So keyword targeting is anytime you're targeting keywords that are similar to your business. So as you can see here, social media marketing. So Salesforce knows that anybody who's looking up social media marketing might be interested in what they're selling, and that might be a potential customer. Now, text ads can show up not only in the Google Search Network, but also in the Google Display Network. So that means these can show up in any kind of, if you've ever read maybe like a recipe or something like that, or a blog, and you're reading down, you'll find a little block, and it might have a text ad. So it's essentially just an ad without an image. So the next three ads are very similar and can be almost interchanged in a lot of situations. So image ads and responsive ads, first of all, are very similar, because a responsive ad is essentially just an image ad or a text ad that can be put in any space at all. So it's adaptable. So you can put it in a larger space, a smaller space. You make this ad and it should fit on almost any website or any advertising space available. An image ad is a little bit more customizable and a little bit more unique, but essentially they're both showing almost the same thing. A video ad, of course, is the same concept, but it's going to be a video rather than a picture. Now, all of these could be interactive, so they could have buttons that move or make people click on them, or a lot of the image ones could also be static. So let's just go right here onto NewYorkTimes.com, and you'll see at the top you have a banner. So this banner ad is interactive, and you can tell that it's a Google ad because you have right up there a little X and a little ad choices. So on this website, I just looked up SurfCams, and this was the first thing I found, and this website seems to have a lot of ads. So right there, you have a little small banner, so you don't have the major banner on the top, but you have this other little banner, and my prediction is that this banner is probably actually a responsive ad. So it's probably not the standard size, it's probably an adaptable ad so that it could fit here or in so many other advertising spaces out there. Now, as we scroll down, you'll see the native content for this website, as well as several ads. Now, since I'm using a private browser right now, there are no cookies tracking what I'm doing, and that's why I'm getting these random ads like Watch TV Now and the border wall and stuff like that. So just random ads are popping up, but if you actually are using your standard browser and there are tracking cookies enabled, then these ads are going to be tailored to you. So if you go to cargurus.com, this is a classic example. You can click on any other website that has Google ads, and it's very likely you'll see CarGurus ads popping up there. So the idea is that the SurfCam didn't actually choose which ads are on this site. Instead, Google chooses based on you, and it's different from one user to the next. So the next one is actually shopping ads. So if you just look up Beats headphones, you'll see a little shopping banner right there where you can have all these different sponsored posts, and people can look at the price, the picture, and the title of it, and then they can click on that and go to your website and buy it. Now, I predict that obviously you can go to shopping and it'd be sponsored there as well. But if you go to images, typically you'll see along the top, you'll have, see right there. So these are, you see all the normal images are down there, but up top is actually a little sales banner right there where they're trying to sell you more stuff. These are ads, these are shopping ads that can be located in so many different places within the Google search network. So I don't have an example right here, but you can actually have showcase shopping as well. So if you are on the Google display network, you can have a little banner and it has interactive, essentially just like this, where you have, little icons and prices for different things that people can buy. So moving along here, we have video ads on YouTube. So as you can see, some ads are usually about 30 seconds long, and this one allows you to skip after 5 seconds. So you're able to have a pre-roll ad. This is called a pre-roll, where you can show a video before someone else's video or during the video. So sometimes creators will choose to have their advertisements in the middle or in the end or in different locations within their video. A lot of people choose before the video, so that's why you see very commonly a pre-roll ad like this one that's going to just show you a quick little commercial that you can click on if you enjoy it, or if you want to buy Grammarly.com, you can do that. And then on the side, you'll also see another type of ad on YouTube. So you can have these little side ads on YouTube. You can also have sponsored videos, or you can even have little banners within the video as it's playing. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of these. Actually might be one in this video right now. So this next one is a little bit different from the others in that it's really geared more towards local services, such as plumbing. So if you're a local plumber, for example, you might want to consider doing this, because what it does is it pops your name up first. Your brand is first when somebody searches local plumber. And you also get this little green check mark next to your name that says that Google did their research on you and can assure the customer or potential customer that you not only have the required documentation and licenses, but you also have insurance and everything required for your business. So it gives the customer more peace of mind to say that they know that whoever they're hiring is actually a legitimate company and is actually very reputable in their market. Now, the last one I want to talk about is on Gmail. So with Gmail having over 1 billion active monthly users, it is obviously a huge platform that so many people use, and it makes a lot of sense that this would be a great place to advertise. So if you go over to the promotions tab on the standard Gmail look, you'll be able to see the top two say ad right there. So these are actually advertisements that are sent to my inbox just from some random company. So I don't have to be on their email list for them to send it to me. They could send it to anybody randomly, or they could send it to people based on the Google profile that they have of that user. Now, guys, there are several others that I can't show you examples right now, but this could be a call-only ad, or this could even be an in-app advertisement. So if you're on a mobile device and you're using maybe like Candy Crush or some game like that, you might see an ad at the bottom of that or somewhere in the app that allows you to interactively maybe tap on that, and it'll take you to their website, or it'll take you to a place where you can download a different app. So there's obviously countless ways that you can advertise on Google. However, these are some of the main ones that I found and some of the most effective ones out there today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go down and click that subscribe button and click the like button so that more people can see this video and gain the same value out of it that you did. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.